Hey guys, John Stevens here again at Working Man Success. If you're looking to build the best life you possibly can as a everyday average working man and work your way up the ladder of success and create a life you can be proud of and create a life that is comfortable and where you can give your wife and kids and yourself the best life possible, I think you'll get a lot of value out of this channel. I talk about the ideals, concepts, practical plans, attitudes that can help you work your way up the ladder of success and just live in a manner that gives you the opportunity to create a good life. And today, guys, I want to tell you one that's we all get in the habit of doing, but it's when we have a situation we need to address. We kind of maybe put it on the back burner until it gets to the point where we absolutely have to address it, or it's going to cause us major issues. And I'm going to give the analogy of being in a boat. Like if you're in a boat and you have some big waves and stuff coming towards you, you want to direct your nose of your boat into the wave. And when you do that, that is the wave comes, your boat hits it a little smoother, and the wave's gone, and you're on the other side of it, and you can continue on your path. So if you neglect that wave and you're going along the side of it, trying to avoid it and staying away from it, and it catches up to you and it hits you in the side, it turns the boat way up, and you have a much more chance of capsizing, turning the boat over, and causing major trouble. And that's kind of an analogy in life. If you have something that you know you need to address in life, you should hit it head on. I'm not talking about like being aggressive, but if you've got an uncomfortable conversation that you know you need to have with somebody, it is never as bad as you think it's going to be. I say that, I'm going to say 99% of the time it's never as bad as you think it's going to be. Most of the time, if you go at a situation head on and you go to the person, it's usually like a misunderstanding, right? If you have an issue with a boss or a coworker or even your spouse or somebody in your family, there's tension, there's a problem, things ain't going real smooth between y'all, and you try to just avoid that conversation, avoid whatever needs to be done, it's going to eventually cause problems. Your mind is going to be on that situation instead of making progress. And then when you hit the problem head on, you can have the conversation, and like I said, 99% of the time it's going to be a lot smoother than you think it is, because it's usually a misunderstanding, or y'all are going to come to a conclusion or a understanding of one another, and y'all are both going to feel better after the conversation, and then you can go on about your life and move forward. And today, we just don't have that in today's world. Most people try to avoid the conversations. And a lot of conversations is taking place on social media through text messages. It's not even a real conversation. If I've got a problem with somebody, I'm not going to argue with them over social media or even a text message. We're going to look each other in the face, because I don't want any misunderstanding about what I say and where I'm coming from. And that is a situation that is a thing that you really need to practice in your life, is getting comfortable with addressing problems and addressing conversations with people face to face and getting over that hump. Once you get over the hump, everything smooths out. Once you get over that wave, like I was talking about in a boat, everything smooths out. When you're running that boat right on the side of the wave and you're trying not to hit it head on, it's going to rock your boat really hard. If you go in it nose first, it's going to be a lot smoother, and you're going to get through it a lot quicker, and you can get on with your life. You can get on with progress. But if you're riding the side of that wave, you're going to be tilted off your progress. And you don't want to go through life like that. Whatever situation comes up, you need to address it. If you're having health issues is the same way. A lot of men are, they have internal problems. Maybe their blood pressure's out of whack. Maybe they have this pain in their chest or having some kind of issue. They never address it. They just keep going thinking it's going to pan out. And what happens is, like I've known people in my line of work that push themselves to the point of, like, they never address the problem they're having personally. They will address stuff at work, but they won't address their own issue. And what happens is it catches up with them. And I've lost people that I know that has pushed themselves to the limit and has had heart attacks or other things has happened to them. And it's you need to, whatever the situation may be, you need to see it for what it is and hit it head on. And if you're getting way out of shape, you need to start doing some exercise. You need to clean up your diet. Hit the problem head on, whatever it may be. And this is a habit that we all get into. We get in the habit of not addressing the problem because we think we've got time. We think that it don't matter. But we want to get over that wave. We as soon as possible, where we can go on to smooth sailing. And I'm telling you, if you'll turn the nose of your boat into the wave and get over the high point of it, you will be so proud that you did. And that's the reoccurring thing that I've noticed in life. Anytime that I've had a hard discussion, a hard situation, and you get this anxiety built up in you that, like, you do not want to talk about it, you don't want to address it, you just want to let it ride. Maybe it'll go away, and it almost never does, right? And once you actually get to the point where the conversation has to happen, and it does happen, they might have brought it to you, you brought it to them, whatever that is. When it happens, it's usually not near as bad as you thought it was going to be. And then both of y'all can continue to sail smooth. And guys, it's just something to think about. Y'all get in the comments about this, and say, if you know there's a problem, just try to hit it head on. Come up with a solution, talk it out, and get over the hump is the main topic. I don't know how to articulate my words in this. There's many examples you can think of, but I think you are getting the gist of what I'm trying to tell you. So if you think this is valuable, share it with somebody who needs to hear it, and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get in the comments, do all that stuff. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Thanks for listening.